Greetings. In this webinar, I'm going to introduce you to photo editing, in particular two functions, cropping and changing the size of an image. I'm at the website pixlr.com, that's pixlr.com, and we're going to use the Open Pixlr editor, the advanced one. So click on this, and from this menu we choose Open Image from Computer. Now I find the image I want to edit, in this case the Fukukawa image. Here it is, and one of the details you'll notice at the bottom of the image down here, you can see its size. 2048 pixels by 1536 pixels. This makes it quite a big image for the web. In particular, if you notice the zoom, it's now set to 36%. So if it was set for 100, we might only see the middle of the image. In fact, I'll show you. Let's change it, go to the corner here, the navigator, and change that from 36 to 100%. And you can see now that the image takes up more than the entire size of the screen. If I want to change that back to seeing the whole image on the screen here, I'll just change it, go up to the View menu at the top, go down to Show All, and then we get to see the entire image in the editor. The first thing you'll want to do is to crop, and the crop tool has already been selected for us. That's the first tool there. It says Crop Tool. Now I just need to make a box around the area I want to keep. So cropping allows you to choose only part of an image to use. So in this case I want to focus on the light in this photo. So I'm just going to draw my box here. Going all the way down to the bottom. After you release your mouse, then you have the opportunity to adjust the size of the box, this grid. I've decided I don't want this right hand side of the image. I want to focus on this side, so I'm going to crop it to this size. After I've made my selection, I press the Enter key and the image is cropped. If you make a mistake at this point and decide that's not the size you want, that's not the part of the image you want to keep, you go up to the Edit menu and you select Undo. So I'm happy with this. Now, having cropped it, it's still fairly big. Looking at the bottom down here, at the bottom of this, you can see that it is 1222 pixels by 1500 pixels, which is still far too big to display on a web page. The next thing we need to do is adjust the size of the image. When we adjust the size, it's best to reduce the image rather than enlarging it. Okay. In fact, you may not be able to enlarge it entirely. You ended up with a pixelated image which doesn't look beautiful. However, reducing its size is recommended. Let's go up to the Image menu, and there are a number of options that you can do with this. We're going to select Image Size, but please note also that you can rotate the image or flip it. So if the image is the wrong way up for you, you might want to use those tools. So I'm going to select on Image Size, and this menu comes up. I only need to adjust one of these, either the width or the height. Because constrained proportions is selected for us, it means that if we adjust the width, the height of the photo will be adjusted automatically so that the image still looks good, it doesn't look distorted. We want to reduce it from this size down to, say, around 300 pixels. It's still a fairly good size. We can do this one of two ways: clicking on the arrow and adjusting the slider here. Or a slightly easier way is just to select the numbers and type in 300. Now if I select OK, it will do the resizing. Now notice also that the zoom is still set for 36%. Let's change that to 100 so that we get an idea for what it looks like after on the page. So let's change that to 100, and this is the size it will appear on your Mahara page or as part of your Moodle profile picture. If you're happy with this, we can save it. If you're not happy and you want to go back, again select Edit and do Undo. So in this case I'm happy with that size, so I'm going to go up to the File menu and select Save, and I'm going to save it to my computer. Notice it's now down to 39 kilobytes, which is a good size for the web. I select OK. Now it's keeping the previous name of my file, so I don't want to overwrite my original version, so I'm going to name it Fujikawa-small, and I'm going to save the file. Image saved, and that's it. My photo is now edited. I've saved it to my local computer, ready for upload later to Mahara or to the Tikal Now website as part of my profile photo. I hope you enjoyed this webinar, and I hope it's able to help you better edit your images. Thank you.